Bitcoin is quickly heading down today after receiving a sell signal with price versus while money flow high and trend exhaustion high. This is very normal, very typical after we see these signals. And in this video, I'm going to show you why this downtrend is happening, what we can do about it, and where I think it's heading next. Before we jump into it, I wanted to note something pretty cool here. Posted by Travis here, I was just thinking to myself, it would be so cool to have a place on the website where we could list the most popular trading patterns, their names, and show which way price action usually breaks out to help everyone with pattern trading. You can check it out at this link right here. You will need a membership, so be sure to check that out in the description down below. And with that, let's jump into the video. Right here is the reason for this drop. Fed sees more rate hikes ahead, but at a slower pace, meeting minutes show. The Federal Reserve meeting minutes for the last FOMC meeting have been released, and almost all Federal Reserve officials at their June meeting indicated further tightening is likely, if at a slower pace than the rapid fire increases that had characterized monetary policy since early 2022, according to minutes released on Wednesday. Policymakers decided against a rate rise amid concerns over economic growth, even though most members think further hikes are on the way. Citing the lagged impact of policy and other concerns, they saw room to skip the June meeting after enacting the 10 straight rate increases. Further increases in rate hike is actually very bearish, and this is because this encourages less and less risk in the market. People are going to take money out of stocks and especially cryptocurrency because they tend to be a very risk-on asset, and this is why this drop is happening. A lot of people are feeling uncomfortable, but I do want to give hope that the BlackRock ETF does seem to be coming at this point. So in the long term, this could actually be very bullish. So even if we do have a temporary setback, I'm not expecting any large drops in the market or anything like that. I think this will just be temporary before we begin moving back up again. With that, I wanted to head over to the TradeConfident.io website. As of today, we are 40 wins, 0 losses. Very excited about that. And for now, we're going to head into the Bitcoin metrics. The first metric I'm looking at is the Bitcoin Emotional Index, and over the past couple of days, we have dropped and stayed within neutral territory. This comes as the drop in price happens. Typically, that will result in a lower emotional sentiment. As the price continues dropping, I do expect this metric to drop into anxious territory, and at that point, that's when we'll begin looking for moves back up in the market. Next up is the Bitcoin Volatility Breakout Detector. After this sharp drop, we did see an increase in volatility. No surprise there. As this drop continues, I will look for some consolidation at the bottom, or we'll see some sideways movement, kind of the opposite of what we saw after this uptrend. After the move up, we saw horizontal moves. This is very, very normal. So after this move down finishes up, we should be expecting the same. Next up is going to be the Bitcoin Whale Smart Money metric. We've just barely pushed into long trade sentiment. However, I do expect this drop to continue until this metric reaches around the 600 to 800 point range. Then and only then is that when we're typically looking for the moves back up in the market. Next up is the Bitcoin Major Support and Resistance levels. We have a brand new structure resistance printing at $31,443. However, we're looking for a downtrend at this point, so as the price drops, our first structure support, and honestly the main one I'm looking at this point, is $28,473. I don't expect it to drop any farther than that before bouncing back up. Next up is going to be the Bitcoin long versus short trades. Of course, long trades are still vastly over short trades here, and this is very, very bullish for the long term. So even if we do get temporary moves down, I do expect it to be a higher low followed by a higher high. Last up is going to be the Bitcoin trade signals. We got a buy signal right here, which perfectly called this insane move up, followed by a strong sell signal that we saw a little bit of a move up, but are now seeing the expected move down from that signal. This is great to see. I'm very proud of how this metric is performing as well. Now, if you want to get access to all of these metrics, as well as the brand new trading patterns page, if you want to get access to our trade setups that are currently 40 wins, 0 losses, all you got to do is grab a membership at the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the membership will be the second link. Click that. It'll bring you to our sign up page. I recommend the full access for $59 a month because this includes the trading signals for all 20 coins, metrics across all 20 coins, morning brew overview, future forecast, members only content, scalping trades, and many more membership benefits. Just go ahead and click subscribe now, follow the prompts, and we hope to trade with you soon. Here we are on the live charts looking at Bitcoin USD on the 1-day time frame using TC top and bottom finder, price versus while money flow, and trend exhaustion indicators. Before we jump into this, I gotta let you know that these indicators are on sale for up to $450 off right now. Time is running out. There's only 2 days left in the sale. This ends July 7th, and there's also a limited amount of coupons available. We started out with 50 coupons, and of course that number has dropped as people have continued to purchase the indicators. Do not miss out on the time or quantity limit, grab these indicators while you still can at their discounted price. Links are in the description for that, and for now, let's jump into the analysis. After the Federal Reserve meeting minutes were released, we saw a drop as whales began moving money out of the market. This is bearish news, so it's not shocking to see whales money moving out of the market as people begin letting out their risk on assets. They're moving towards risk off, and because of that, we're seeing a drop in price. However, I do want to point out there is a tick up right here in the price versus while money flow. This tells me that even if we do continue dropping, it's going to be very, very short-lived, and that's why I'm only expecting to drop to structure support at $28,473. Again, we got strong sell signal with price versus while money flow high, trend exhaustion high, and all of these will combine to be some of the most bearish signals you can possibly get in the market. What I'm looking for to happen at this point is for the price versus while money flow to continue moving down. If that happens, we should see the price drop, and as we approach that structure support, we should see the trend exhaustion drop as well. Once we get both of these in their bottom territories, and especially if we get a buy signal at the structure support, all of these will combine to be extremely bullish. We've seen very consistent buy signals at each of these bottoms, so this is exactly what I'm expecting to see. At that point, it could be a good idea to enter into the market. Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed or anything like that. This is just my opinion, but we are looking for those moves up soon. Again, as soon as price versus while money flow is low, trend exhaustion is low, and we get a buy signal. Now, these indicators are absolutely crushing it. Our members are doing really, really well. I'll show you some testimonials in just a second, but I want to let you know just one more time, you could get them for up to $450 off, but time is running out. Here's how to grab them. You're going to want to go down to the description of this video. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more. You're going to want to click the first link. This is the indicator link. Scrolling down here, this person made 16% with us using these indicators. This person made $9,000 with an account up over 39%. This person made $950 in one day, $4,300 in just a week, $2,100 in 3 days. These indicators are absolutely crushing it. You're going to want to act fast though. The sale is only limited to the first 50 buyers and those coupons are diminishing. In order to get the best possible deal, I recommend purchasing the bundle pack first. This will include the trend exhaustion and price versus while money flow and 7 other indicators for you to try out, as well as a $400 off coupon for the TC top and bottom finder. The cheapest route to go is to click this checkout link for the bundle pack, click I want this, use code SAVEME50, click apply for your first $50 off, fill out your information, click pay, and it'll offer you the TC top and bottom finder for $400 off. Click add to cart, you get that full $450 off all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators. Make sure your information is correct, click pay, and you are good to go. One last time, as well as continue moving money out of the market, we should see the price drop, and I'll be looking for the price versus while money flow to be low, trend exhaustion to be low, and a buy signal as we approach structure support at $28,473 in anticipation of the next move up. From the current price, this is a drop of about 5%, so that's exactly what I'll be looking for. And with that, thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I'll see you in the next video.